The UK is a wealthy country. Why is it so difficult to find a British private sector company to manage British Steel? Is the problem the cost of energy, which is one of the highest in the world? Or is it the high corporation tax that is turning businesses away from investing in British Steel, knowing that it would be difficult to make a profit? In this video, the Minister of Industry, Sarah Jones, gives an update on the state of British Steel. Before we hear what Sarah Jones has to say, please like this video and subscribe to our channel so that you can be notified whenever we post a new video.
The government has said that it would like to see private investment in the future, but realistically, how likely is that? Is it the case that nationalisation is going to be the next step?
Well, it may be. We had negotiated what we thought was a really good deal with Jingye. We'd offered some funding from government in return for investment from them, and we think that there is a model there that we could replicate with another private sector company. At the moment, there isn't another private sector company there waiting in the wings. We'd have to have the conversation. So what we've done with the emergency intervention now to secure those raw materials is to make sure we have the time now to have those conversations with the private sector to work up what potential solutions there could be into the future. But for the time being, we've been looking at various options of new technology that uses hydrogen to produce primary steel. We're also looking at all kinds of issues around what the trade barriers might be, what the scrap situation is. We're looking at the whole picture so that we can make sure we think there should be a really strong future for steel in the UK, because the demand for steel is going up. There's no reason why we shouldn't be producing it here in our country.
Will you rule out another Chinese partner for this plant?
Well, we've had conversations that have been in good faith with Jingye up till recent times, and recently, obviously, we know that that has broken down. The relationship with China is a really important one, and it's really key that I say that. The second largest economy in the world, our fourth largest trading partner, hundreds of thousands of jobs in the UK.
So you are comfortable with another Chinese partner for this plant?
Whenever we look at any investment, there are stringent tests that have to be met, and they would apply to a Chinese company as they would to any other company. So, of course, we will be careful. We will make sure we do the right thing. Security is the number one issue, and when we're looking at critical infrastructure, it's very important. But we have a trading relationship with China, and that will continue to be the case. It's why the Chancellor was there, and it's why my colleague Douglas Alexander has been there last week.
So you're not ruling out the possibility of another Chinese partner for this plant?
Well, we're not at the moment. I'm not going to say yes or no to anything that isn't at the moment on the table or being looked at. Whatever the future for Scunthorpe, we want to make sure we can keep primary steel making, we can keep steel making in our country, and we can grow that industry, not see the continued decline that we've had over recent years.
Leadership consultant Dr. Myles Munroe wrote that whatever you mismanage, you eventually lose. The government is now pumping billions into British Steel to keep it afloat. If the country is being managed properly, that same money could have been used more productively in other areas that desperately need it. When government imposes high taxes, you lose businesses. When policies drive up energy costs, investment also dries up and government revenue declines. It is nearly impossible for businesses to be viable with high energy costs and high taxes. The government should not just talk about growth, but should also focus on establishing policies and systems that will promote industry growth and investment. If you have benefited in any way from this video, please subscribe, like, share, and be sure to leave us a comment.